Alright, welcome to Drops' tutorials on how to edit. Okay, so I'm basically gonna teach you how to compress your clips, especially for people who want to try out frag editing. And yes, I switched back to Windows 10. Computer kept freezing. So basically what does compress clip mean? It's basically, you know how you have those clips in description types of edits like this one, 600 FPS clips in description. So when you open this, it's usually going to be kind of big. So example, this is like how big? It's like 300 megabytes. It's just 300 megabytes, okay, of clips. But reminder, this is all in 600 FPS. So if you import it to your computer, it might take way longer to actually play. So especially if you don't have a good computer, it's gonna take so long for you to actually like preview it. Like for some people, it's gonna be it takes really long, especially for like high frame rate. Yeah. So I'm gonna teach you how to compress it. So when you play it back, it's so much smoother. Because I have a problem before when I had a really bad computer laptop, and I was trying to edit frags, and I couldn't because it was so laggy. And I'm gonna teach you how to make it super smooth. So just note the downsides and cons of this is, um, it's gonna be um, really laggy if you don't compress it. And positive things about this is that it's gonna be very smooth when you play it back. Negative thing of this is the file size is gonna get bigger, but you're gonna edit this for like a short time anyway. You're gonna delete it when you're done. So yeah, at the cost of having like a smoother frame rate, I would do it. This is also what I do for frags for cinematics as well. So for example, I'm gonna get a clip. So over here. So it's playing back really well. For most people, for most other frags, it probably compresses like really well, so it doesn't lag. But for those that retain it really well, you really gotta compress it. But yeah, this one example of this, you don't really have to because it's really smooth. But if you notice when you try playing it back, it's super slow. Then you can try doing this. So I'm gonna teach you how to do it. Where the heck is my downloads folder? Here, POV. So you have the whole clip here. It's all 600 FPS. So first things that you need to do is video frame rate. Make sure you change it to the frame rate that it is. So this clip is 1000 FPS. How do you check the frame rate? Go to the video clip. Oh damn it! What the heck? Go to this clip right here, details, and you'll see the frame rate right here. And then go to a compression. Then go to Lagarith lossless codec. And after that, you want to press F7 on your keyboard so you can save the clip. Then after that, when you click save, it's gonna start rendering it and it's gonna be done. So once you have it done, it should play back smoother. So this is the one that's compressed now on top. It's way more smoother. It has more detail and everything like that. See? It doesn't take that long. And it will really speed up your edits and stuff like that. So this original file was just 133 megabytes, or is it 133? And the end result of this is 7 gigabytes. So that's the thing with lossless codecs. But if your clip doesn't really lag, then oh shoot, you can just not put Lagarith. But that's a really short tip to help you guys. Also for people that are using After Effects, make sure to download this. So go to Xvid. It's a codec for After Effects. So what this does, it plays back AVI files on your After Effects. And also make sure that you got Lagarith lossless codec. Yeah, so Lagarith installer, click this and you'll get Lagarith. Also another tip I want to tell you guys, so when you're about to start an edit, always make sure new composition, make sure it's always at 23.976, because you guys might forget. Composition FPS really matters. Then I'm gonna show you guys how to export it properly, my render settings, because there are some of you that don't know how to export properly. So go to File, export, media encoder. So if you don't have media encoder, you should download it. And then you basically go to preset. This will make it render in 25 FPS. MP4 I mean. So you can play it back. So make it 1920 by 1080. Make sure it's 23.976. Render at maximum depth. Profile high. Level 5.1. Yeah, you gotta double check because it sometimes changes to 60 FPS. Don't do that. Then bitrate encoding. Make this 100. And use maximum render quality. And then output name, just put whatever you want. And yeah, you're done. So once you're done with that render and you want to render it in 4K, I'll teach you how to do that. So this time we're going to do the one in 4K. So you put your edit, example this one. So example this one. I want to make it 4K. First things first, my thing is wrong. So you gotta make sure that it's the same. So this one is 8 by 880. 1920. Alright. So once you're done with that, you have your first render, the one that we did a while ago. You go to instant 4K. If you guys don't know what instant 4K is, it's basically to make your edits sharpened up and upscaled to 4K. It makes it really clean. It's called Red Giant Shooter. Red Giant Shooter Suite. So just search this online, then you'll find the copy. Or if you guys want a copy, just message me. I'll Google Drive it to you. But this is where instant 4K is. So just make sure this is best. Sharpness is 10. Mega 25 and 10. And make sure it's fit to comp height or with. Make sure it's comp height, yeah. So it's gonna be 4K already. So once you're done with that, export again, media encoder queue. Let's delete this. So it's the same settings as a while ago, but this time instead of changing it to 23.976, you make it 50. For the second render, not the first render, okay? Make sure you get that right, because you're gonna really screw up if you change that to, yeah. CBR 100, and use maximum render quality. So, yeah. Then I'm just gonna put this here. And then you can start rendering. So basically what this does, I'm gonna explain what it does to you. You're basically tricking YouTube that this is a high frame rate video, so it adds more data into the video. So that's why people think that my edits are 50 FPS, and you guys think that all of the edits are 60 FPS. It's not. It's fake. It's fake 50 FPS or fake 60 FPS. It's still 24 FPS. You're just telling YouTube that, oh, this is 50 FPS. That's why especially Hanzu's video, it looks super HD. So yeah, you basically see it, right? It's basically very clean. So if you guys want to go like really in depth about this 4K thing, where is it? T3C render settings. Yeah. So there's a video here where it basically shows compression when you upload it to YouTube. So yeah, you gotta upscale and export it in 48 to 50 FPS, and that's it. You're done. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, peace out.